What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to go through the suggestion review website and we're going to go through all the suggestions everyone's done, because guess what? The game team actually updated the suggestion website. That's right. So now we can see what they're planning. They removed a bunch of stuff that was completed already, and I've got some news on what went into planned and what is now in progress. But before I begin, if you don't mind hitting that like button and subscribing if you are new, that'd be awesome. By the way, a lot of you expressed concern for my cow, okay? You know what I did? I made sure the cow had a way to get back up. See, it's slowly getting up. It's like, what's up, dude? Thanks for letting me out. Here, have some wheat. Come on, you got this. All right. Cow is out. And if the cow ever wants to go back down here, the cow can go back down here, okay? All right. So if you don't know about this website, it is skyblock.nolt.io, Nolt.io. So we're going to jump into this. So first up, let's go into like what's planned, because we haven't seen this in a while. So in June, they completed farming 2.0, and then they made some new crops. And then July, they made an apple tree, an owner-only door, and some more moderation. And then they recently completed wood signs, and they added a search feature into inventory, which they did. Thank you so much, game team, for that. That's actually a life save. I use that all the time. And then in progress, they have save your toolbar when you leave the game. This is going to be a nice one for everyone if you don't know what that means. So whenever you leave the game, it actually gets reset. And on top of that, whenever you die, it gets reset as well. Look, isn't that ugly? I hate that, because, you know, you get it like all nice and tidy, right? You're like, okay, I want my, I want my pickaxe there. And then it got like my coal block, and you got a cow that's trying to attack me. But you know what I mean? You usually have these hotbars configured the way you want them, and then you got to redo it every single time you die or whatever. So that's kind of a bummer. So that's going to be nice to have. And then they have the ability to move the spawn point. So this one's going to be pretty big if they allow this, because this basically means we can move our spawn point wherever we want, right? So this part right here, what's kind of nice is you can build anywhere then. So you don't really have to build like right here. You could build a little closer to edges. You can make stuff spawn. Like, what if you want them to spawn at the bottom instead of in the middle? So that's definitely going to change some things on how you build your island. It won't really change a whole lot, but what if you didn't want it always in front of the portal? Because it's kind of an eyesore where, like, sometimes you don't really want to see the portal. We're always facing the portal, right? We're always looking at the portal. So I think that'd be a cool thing to have. Next up is build rotation. So build rotation has been on here for about 5 months now. The build rotation is just kind of nice, because you know how like you have to kind of get, like, in order to get it facing away from you, sometimes it's just really hard, because you end up doing that. So it's, especially with smelters and stuff, it gets like really glitchy, like you're just trying to place it right. So that's why build rotation is nice, because then you could just come up to here and hit rotate. I envision that they're just going to hit the R key. I don't think that's going to be that hard to do, but it'd be nice for them to do it. And then planned, they still have more types of berry bushes planned. I'm guessing that's going to be way later. And then vending machine, faster custom prices. I gave some suggestions on that. I thought, like, okay, if I'm increasing money, I think it was after like 500,000. So like if you do something like this, you're auto clicking or you're just manually clicking. I think after 500,000, it should just start going into 100,000 increments, because I don't think we care about 550,000 at that point. Like it makes sense for like 250, 300, and for you to be able to do like 500, and then like right here, I would say even after 600,000, now it should go 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. 1 million. I don't think we need like a 650 or the ability to do 720. That makes no sense to me. I don't think they're going to allow us to enter numbers because of the chat builders. I don't know. Maybe they will. And then they have planned a mailbox. Now, they put this in, let's see, when did they change it? 2 days ago, they made it planned. So they want to allow a mailbox where everyone can put stuff in it, even without permissions. I think we solved that with the conveyors, so I don't really know if we need that right away. We have these, like you can just drop stuff in. And I mean, this is a mailbox as it is, but maybe they're going to make it so you can just send stuff anytime you want. Now let's go ahead and go over here to most voted. So most voted, we have build rotation being most voted. So it looks like a lot of people have been wanting that. I mean, I'll agree with that. So I went ahead and upvoted it. This is definitely needed. I don't think we need custom price, but I think we need the ability to increment faster. More types of berry bushes. Yeah, I like it. I just feel like they kind of just became kind of duds right after the change. No one really cares about farming. And honestly, I don't think anyone cares about farming period right now in this game. I don't think farming's the way to go. If you want to get rich, farming's not the way to go. Bigger chest. We need bigger storage, please. They already gave us that, so I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to upvote that because we have big enough chests now. YRT conveyors, yes, please. I feel like this one's a big one still because of the fact that they changed some physics in the game. So it's really hard to do load balancing now. So if they introduce this one finally, then I think it's going to be a lot easier for us to balance our still farms and stuff. No more maple bushes. No more maple bushes. Add water blocks to the block merchant. That'd be really cool, honestly. I've been playing some of these other Minecraft games. I actually don't think it's going to be that bad for them to do. I thought it was going to be super laggy, but they can actually make blocks that mimic physics of water. And I saw that with some of the other Minecraft games that I was playing, and that they actually had water blocks. It was really cool. So I actually think they could probably pull this off. I'm going to go ahead and vote this up because I think water would be really, really cool to the game, assuming they can make it not laggy. New animals. Yes, we need new animals. That'd be cool. I think they have that planned. I don't really care about double press Q to drop expensive items. I think, you know, I have accidentally dropped stuff, but that was my fault. But I think maybe if there was like a lock option, kind of like, you know, with pets. Auto tree farming, yes. Like we've been talking about this since the game came out. Diamond ore, I like that. I wouldn't mind a more rare ore. That'd be sweet. Health bar on slimes and buffalo core. I'm surprised that's not in yet. Weathers, I actually don't really want weather. I think it'd lag me. It's already laggy as it is. I mean, if they want to do that for snow, maybe during winter, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't think we need that. Custom money bags allows player to type. Nah, I think a lot of people don't care about money bags anymore. Golden industrial chest, no. Daily rewards, no. Totem upgrades, no. The problem with totem upgrades is then it's going to be really hard for them to balance. It's already kind of, the game needs some more balancing as it is, and I don't think this is going to help much. Increase the amount of items a vending machine can hold, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, they did increase it. Remember, it used to be 40 at a time, and then they made it 150. They didn't delete this, but I agree. I think it should still carry more than 150. It's kind of annoying that I keep hitting 150 cap. The downside is if you are doing a certain item, you might actually lose money, because if you do too many items and it fills up too much, like if the machine's like too full of money, then you're going to start losing money as a seller. So if you have two items at, you say 40 million each, you're going to have problems in your machine. Portal, can we move the portal? Nah, I don't really want to move the portal. I would rather than move the spawn point, which is planned. Add a corn plant with corn. You can make cornbread instead of, I think corn is good. Block limit. Make the block limit bigger. I don't know. I'm still torn about this. I know they're listening to you all on this. I know they're taking your feedback seriously about the block limit, and they bring that up every now and then. So this island currently is 5,000 blocks, and I could easily double this. Like I could easily double this and be happy with my island. The problem is a lot of people just don't really know how to optimize block placement. Like they create these giant mountains with, you know, super deep layers. So like when you're building your stuff, don't do this. See these blocks in the center right here? So this is bad practice. Like what you should be doing is if you're going to do that, just take this center out, get rid of those blocks, just create this shell. And that's going to save you so many blocks doing it this way because you don't have the inside, right? I would say this even about corners. So like something like this, see how I actually took the corners out? Like even this isn't needed. So you can take this out until you expose something. So just learn to optimize your blocks until they do actually increase the block limit. Tier 4 workbench. I think they should make a tier 4, but not yet. I think that should be like in-game kind of stuff. Armor, like make different. Yeah, we need armor for sure because we can use armor against mobs right now. Double doors will allow for cooler builds and for people with OCD. yeah. Let's go and add that. A boss mob, yes. After seeing the witch, we need that. Remove oily stuff. It wasn't needed. Nah, I think oily's fine. I mean, they've already added it. We've already invested in it. I think it's an additional thing that we could do on our farms. Do I think we needed it? No, I think they could have balanced it differently. They were just trying to give us something to do, I think. Sell clay, allow. No, I don't think we need selling clay. I don't think it's important, at least. Advanced permissions, no. Mailbox, I mean, I'll upvote it since it's planned. Berry crop vacuum collector device. That'd be cool. On and off totems, yes, I like that. Farming, reading, building. That would be kind of cool. I like the skill idea. Industrial tree cutter, yes. Industrial lumber, yes. Signs and extra trading ability. Oh, they want to be able to trade items. And no, I wouldn't do money bags. I think money bags create scams. So I would say no to these. So the only people that should be using money bags, in my opinion, are new players. And that's because they have a max of 1,000. So usually you're going to be in the hundreds of thousands tops when you're doing trades. But the problem is if we started allowing like 1 million money bags, imagine how many people are going to get scammed trying to buy something outside of a vending machine. Now, I get that some people buy stuff that's like more than 50 million coins, and this would help you in those circumstances. I just think you need to be careful about that stuff and just use vending machines. That's how we transfer. Just use vending machines. So like if you want to transfer $1 billion to someone, just use vending machines. I mean, at that point, you've already passed the trust. Co-owners, I mean, this would be cool, but this isn't going to be possible, I don't think, for a long time. But I think it's a cool idea. Tier 2 vending machines, you could trade items for things instead of coins. I think that's kind of redundant. It's just different flavor. Disable enable totems is another duplicate. I think build permissions should be a little bit more restricted still. I still think they need to prompt people before they give build. Add commas, yes. I actually don't think it's a comma thing. I don't think it's commas. I think they need to abbreviate. Commas could help a little bit, but at some point it's just going to get ridiculously long and you're still going to have to count the zeros. So I don't think that's going to solve it. I think I had a suggestion in here. So this is one of my scam prevention ones, is add a warning prompt. So I said players are quitting as soon as their island is completely pillaged, which is true. This is still happening. Every server in the game has players like this. Place a "Are you sure?" It's a warning prompt. That would actually solve it. So people that are new are going to be like, oh, this gives everyone access to take things from my island. Oh, maybe I shouldn't give them build permission. And then I had this one right here, which I should probably upvote. I don't know why it's not upvoted. Currency formatting. So this is what I recommended, is you go from this, right? Which these all look the same to me. I don't know about you. They just look like greater zeros, but you still have to count the zeros. You're like, oh, okay, that's 50 million. Okay, this one's 5 million. This one's 500,000. But if you did it like 50 million, 5 million, 500,000, or, this could still work. It's just still, I don't like the length of it, but at least you can count the commas. But then you still have to make sure you count the zeros as well at times. I think this is the way to go. So next we have unlimited vending machine storage. I don't think so. I think limits are needed. Otherwise, people are going to start using these as storage chests. So we don't want them to use these as storage chests, because what's the point of storage chests if vending machines can hold infinite storage? I actually thought about this. Now, what would be cool as an alternative to that is if you could hook up conveyors, like the in and out conveyors, and just automatically fed the vending machines with stuff. So like, what if you could actually autofill like vending machines with gold bars from your smelter? That'd be crazy cool. Eliminating the need for a player to actually be there, but you could still do that. You could actually auto the entire process if you really wanted to, but I think it'd be cool if there was a way to auto deposit into a vending machine. I thought about that a lot, but then I thought about all the different issues that would kind of arise from that. So, because what happens when your vending machine gets filled up too much with too much money, and then you're not withdrawing it and stuff. So it kind of creates a chain reaction of problems that I just decided, I'm not really going to ever suggest that. They should add, so shields, I've never really liked shields in games. Kill confirmed. We talked about that. I'm still undecided on that one. A lot of people brought up some good points about this. Slime totems. Slime totems would indicate the color varieties of the slime. No, I don't think we need slime totems. Maybe if they had different types of invaders, but I think that's just too specific to slime. I think everyone's kind of bored of slime. We talked about more animals already. Buy flower seeds. See, I don't know about this. I actually think it's kind of cool having to farm these off your island because it gives them so much more value too. Swordfish as a weapon would be hilarious. We're getting down into the duplicates. Fully colored blocks. I've covered this one a lot. Teleporters would be really cool. Honestly, teleporters, that'd make some really, really cool builds. So like when someone first spawns into your island, you could have teleporters to your shops. That way you could place your shop wherever you wanted. You could have teleporters to like your working areas. You could have owners only teleporters. That'd be really cool because then they can't glitch into your owner's location. So like if you had like a floating island somewhere that no one could get to, then you can teleport to it and only you can teleport to it. That'd be so cool. I love that. You know that pond in the hub? Maybe you could add fish there. Wish granted. It just hasn't been removed. Low detail mode would be nice, especially for mobile players. There's that item lock I was talking about, so let's go ahead and upvote that. New fishing rods would be cool. Sure. Yeah, that'd be neat. Banana trees. I love it. That'd be so cool. I just wish it was easier to harvest fruit from trees. It's kind of a pain right now. Torches on walls. Wall torches would be cool. We have wall lamps, but torches would be cool. Maybe a king boss, a king slime boss. For this king slime boss, every 30 minutes we'll spawn the king. I think the witch update was just a clear sign of the potential of this game. Because I don't know how many times I've gone in and I've seen people grinding the witch. Like they're actually killing the witch for the pumpkin seeds over and over and over and over. And I actually think that was a really smart update that they put in. And then I don't know if they intended to introduce a boss in the game in this format through a promotion. But I thought it was clever and I want more like this. I think we need more bosses like this. I think each island should have a boss that spawns. I think it gives each island purpose. And I know I always go back to Bee Swarm, but Bee Swarm actually has some really solid ideas. But I would say what you will about Bee Swarm. Yeah, it is an older game. And yeah, it's nothing like Islands, right? Whether you like it or not, it is a farming game. And I want to show you some things that they've done really, really well. So over here, I think it's like every 30 minutes or so, like there's 18 minutes right here for a countdown for the next boss, right? Imagine Slime Island had a boss like this. So it was like King Slime or something like that. And you have a chance, everyone has a chance similar to the witch to go to that island and get a rare drop. So that would actually limit the item drops, and it would actually give us a reason to kind of collab with each other. And it wouldn't be so like frequent that you're just constantly grinding it over and over and over and over and over. And the other thing they have here is Coconut Field, which has this boss over here. It's the crab boss, right? So it's locked right now, so it shows that he's going to be up. So if I come over here, he's going to spawn. There he is. And only I can kill him. So this is only for me, right? So no one can help me kill him. And there's actually a timer here that adds a layer of difficulty, right? So like I have to beat him within a certain amount of time. Granted, what's cool about him is after you beat him, you get access to this other store, which you can't buy from unless you beat him. So that's really, really cool. I'm going to actually beat him real quick. We're going to skip through here. I'm going to beat him, and I'm going to show you what that store looks like. And there's a leaderboard inside too, which is cool. There he is. So he's down, right? But I like the time-based limit thing, and that unlocks the store. It's kind of a cool idea. You can come in here, you can open the shop, so you can buy from the shop only when you've beat him. One thing about Bee Swarm is there's always something to do, right? There's always something to do. Like there's so many bosses I can go and cycle through every single time I come into the game because they're time-based. Like, so I have to wait for them to unlock for me, not for someone else or for everyone. Like after I kill the King Beetle, like I have to wait another 20 hours before I can grind him again. And he gives me items that I need. So imagine if we had the same thing for like a Buffacore boss that gives you like, you know, guaranteed buff cry every 20 hours. You're guaranteed one. Like there's another one over here, which is the bear, right? So you come in here and you can kill this guy every certain amount of time. So like, let's go kill him real quick. All right, he's down. And there's actually a timer for him. Look, I have to wait a day and 16 hours. I have to wait a full day and 16 hours before I can kill him again. And then we have the Stump Field, right? Which is yet another boss. Check this one out. So there's always something to do in this game. So like, look at this one. This one's going to take me forever. This one takes me forever because it's 25 million HP. And so I have to basically AFK farm this one. You can't really active grind this one very well unless you're like really, really powerful. But this one's intended for AFK farm. So pretty much you're going to see people on a server just doing this, you know, it's just a really, really hard boss to beat. But it gives you really, really, really good rewards, chance to get better items. Now, the other thing that I was thinking about is the fact that we don't really have a good achievement system. There's a lack of badges. There's nothing really, you know, interesting for us to grind in islands. So I love the fact that inside Bee Swarm, what if I wanted to do like learn X number of blueprints, or maybe if I wanted to increase the max amount of coin I can earn, maybe you could do that by unlocking achievements or something. So instead of being capped at 50 billion, maybe I have the ability to earn enough achievements to unlock a trillion balance, things like that. So this achievement system is amazing. They also have a really good quest system. They have a way better quest system, but I think there's a lot to be learned from a game like this that, you know, still reaches 30,000 concurrent players. So that covers the suggestion review for today. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you are new. And I do actually have a couple streams coming up this weekend, so I hope to see you there. And one of those will actually be an update stream. So we'll see if we got any of these items. It would be really cool if we actually did get some of these. And just a reminder, if you do buy some Robux, I've got starcode DV, so you can use starcode DV now. So thanks again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.